Oh, shit.
That was so late.
I'm the fattest
fucked
and
it all up.
most retarded.
Fucked them all up. Hey.
What's up, buddy?
What's up?
I
What's
got
up,
a little-
everybody?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode
11.
11.
We're on 11.
Bro, we are the fucking cancer girl from the show.
This one goes up to 11.
Okay.
Spinal Tap?
Nope.
No. Doesn't watch
Nah.
Karate Kid. Doesn't watch Spinal Tap. What a
You
bitch.
see my head? That one went right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was dumb.
Yeah, it's all right. It was better than my 11 joke.
Yeah.
Do you ever see that show?
Yes, I watch it religiously.
Really? Before we get into anything, we just want to say a quick thank you, a quick shout out, a quick hello, a quick quickie to the sponsors. And most importantly, you just heard it, folks. It is Waterloo. Waterloo. We are sipping on grapefruit, naturally flavored with other naturally flavors.
Other natural flavors.
That's what I'm saying. 0 calories, 0 sugar. Waterloo. Cheers, my friend. Cheers. Episode 11.
Cheers to
Here
11,
we go.
baby. Ah, the sip has been taken.
That first sip is so nice.
Oh, it's crisp, bro.
I
like a nice morning breeze.
almost, right?
Almost.
A morning breeze in your mouth. That's like normally that's a pickup line I give to people at bars, but
It's like a bad SoundCloud rapper song, like by Little Baby Diaper X.
little emo rap. That's what that is. You know that's a thing.
Little Huggy X.
Emo rap.
Emo rap?
That's a thing lately.
Yeah, I know someone that could possibly maybe be classified as that I really like.
Really?
You ever heard of Nothing Nowhere?
No,
He's real good. He's real good.
Wow, okay.
He's a rapper, but he does instrumentation. I don't know how to say it. It's kind of like a more emo-esque rock music that goes under his beats and whatnot.
Okay.
It's really cool. He's
I
really
hear
good.
it.
Go check him out. Nothing Nowhere.
Nothing nowhere.
Shouting you out, so I expect something back for the podcast.
Yeah, we'll have to get a clip of that.
Or get him on the podcast.
Yeah, how big is he?
He's at this point he's pretty fucking big.
Yeah,
He's
like
just
230 or 240? What are we talking?
no, probably like 350.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's a big-
Jeez, bro. We'll have to help him out there.
No, he just not just, but recently he released songs with like Fall Out Boy. He did an album, not an album. He did a couple songs with Fall Out Boy. He's been doing a lot of stuff with Travis Barker. He's
Travis Barker he's been everywhere. lately.
everywhere.
It's
He's
crazy.
been going crazy. He released a what is it? A natural vape juice, I believe. I could be wrong. I might be wrong.
Is that right?
Yeah, but it's like
It's a CBD thing, right? Is that what you're talking about, or is that a cream?
I don't know if it's CBD. I think he did release a cream, but it's like literally this
Bro, I bet he releases cream.
hunted. He has kids and a wife. But he's happily
He
married.
doesn't have a wife.
He does.
No, he's not.
He's divorced?
Bro, what?
Yeah.
No, he's dating Kourtney Kardashian.
No.
Yeah.
No way.
I swear to God, he's dating the pretty one.
Really?
Yep, the punk rocker got the pretty one.
I'm gonna look it up.
Look it up. She just tattooed him. She just said, "I love you." She tattooed that on him. They've been dating for a while. There's been rumors for a little while, and then they kind of went public not too long ago.
Holy shit. You're right.
I'm telling you, bro.
The first thing, Kourtney Kardashian cozies up to boyfriend Travis Barker as he gets new hand tattoo.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he
Like
was
just
married.
backwards.
Did you ever watch that show, Meet the Barkers? What? Maybe you were a little young. It was right. Yeah, I think you were probably a little young for it, to be honest.
I love that you say that.
No,
You're
I
a
know.
year older than me.
I get that. I get that. 2 years, but I get it. It's
Year and a half.
Right. But I think like the show was only on for a season or two, and it was like I was a little young for it, but my older friends watched it.
What?
Like I didn't come across it on my own, is what I'm saying.
What milestone in a career do you think you pass or like you have to pass in order to get a fucking reality show based around your family?
Right.
Top ones in my head. Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
But they got that early on,
They
right?
got that early on. Married to a Jonas.
I've never heard.
That is Kevin Jonas, the least popular one.
That's not the one with AIDS.
I don't think any of them have
I
AIDS.
thought one of them had AIDS.
I don't think so.
Maybe leukemia or
Nick
something.
Jonas is the most popular one.
What does he have?
Nothing. He's just hot.
No, he has something.
Nick Jonas?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think it's AIDS.
I think you're losing your shit.
No. One of them has, I just went through this. One of them has, I think it's leukemia or something like that. But I always thought it was AIDS. Go on, though.
Anyway, So there's those two, and then like all the, like what'd you just say?
There's
Something?
Meet the Barkers.
Meet the Barkers. Like,
yeah.
what milestone do you pass in your life where you get a reality show based on your life? I want to know.
And they seem like it's such weird people,
right?
Right. I mean, like,
it's
the Kardashians. I get it, but I don't get it actually because when it started, what came first, the show or the sex tape?
The show.
The show came first.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Because
can we Google that? Can we look that up?
Hold
I think that's the question of our decade, I think.
Maybe.
Or generation. What came first, the show or the sex tape? Dude, we should have a fucking game show.
We should make a game show.
What came first, the show or the sex tape? And you just make it, because Paris Hilton had the show, but she had the sex tape.
That would be funny.
That would be a great show.
You know what we should do though?
Huh.
We should like advertise it as a regular game show, have our friends on, and then like out of nowhere be like, all right, here's the game show. What came first, the show or the sex tape? And all of our friends are like, and like all of our male friends are going to be like, I know.
Yeah, yeah. They'll just, instead of Google, they'll just Pornhub it. See when it was posted.
I don't know. It doesn't tell me when it was. I'm seeing a lot of 2007.
But I think Paris Hilton really, because who was the other girl? Who was the girl that Paris had the show with? Nikki something?
Nikki Sixx?
No, that's Molly Crew, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, she had the show with the girl. I don't know. Do you remember that show?
I don't watch reality TV.
Okay.
As opposed to you that watches The Bachelor.
Hey, one season. I will not be held to the discrimination for one season's viewings.
The Bachelor. It was the best season ever.
The Circle on Netflix season 2 was really good.
Love is Blind. You guys should check it out.
Yeah, that show I recommended. But that show's funny to make fun of. Some are good. The Circle's actually good.
So I'm just going to go out and say it right now. I don't care if you're watching it with the intent of making fun of it or watching it with the intent of enjoying the content.
The sex tape or the reality shows?
Either.
Okay.
I'm going to make fun of you for doing it regardless.
Yeah, I get it. Anyway, so the thing is that Paris Hilton had a reality show with another girl who everyone deemed hot. I don't even know if they were adults by this time. Oh, they had to have been. I don't know. They have to be. Anyway, so they had a reality show where they would go live on farms or something like that. And people would put them to work. And that was the show. These two like prissy princesses had to do work.
So like Jessica Simpson or something?
Not her. I wish I forget.
We'll figure it out. If you know, put it in the comments. Nicole Schlesinger.
No, you're thinking of Liza Schlesinger.
No.
That's a comedian. Who's Nicole Schlesinger? Any fucking who?
The fucking lady from the Pussycat Dolls.
I have no clue. Isn't that weird?
I don't know.
It was weird how information just leaves your brain. But everyone had a reality show.
Yeah.
And now everyone just has a YouTube channel. But yeah, Meet the Barkers was on for a season or two, and that was when he was married, right when his kids were real young.
Mm-hmm.
And his first daughter, who's like our age, I think, was with the boxer, Joe
Frazier.
Bro, I think that guy was almost dead by this point. Maybe he might be alive.
Surprised I knew that name?
Joe Frazier. I am surprised. He was my favorite boxer as a kid.
Man. I know
always
something.
Played
Butterbean.
as him on the games. I don't know that.
You don't know that guy?
No.
Butterbean?
Wrestler?
No. Boxer.
I don't know.
The big fat bald guy. He was on
body shame, bro.
He was on. I don't give a fuck what he is.
Okay.
As long as he's happy. He's on one of the Jackasses, and he knocked out.
That's right.
Yeah, Butterbean.
They fought in that store, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knocked out Ryan Dunn, I think.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Was
Dude, rest in peace, Ryan Dunn.
I know.
Dude.
I think I cried when he died.
Yeah. Ryan Dunn did a show on G4. Do you remember that network?
Nuh-uh.
G4?
Yeah, what
it had
is
like
it?
Silent Library and Ninja Warrior and
Silent Library was a good show.
that was a great
That was a
fucking
banger.
show. I wanted to be on Silent Library forever.
Yeah.
That should be our game show.
That's good shit, bro.
Bro.
We'll bring it back.
Let's bring
G4,
it back.
are they alive?
I imagine.
network?
I think so.
They're
Because
still
like they had a real niche fan base.
You know what sucks?
It's like gamers and
That
shit.
show was big in like my friend group, but
Yeah.
not outside of my friend group.
No,
And
it was
I bet
like
all
dead.
of us had that. Like
Yeah.
it was our friend groups liked it, and then outside of that, no one really liked it.
Right?
But I bet that would make a killer YouTube channel now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that show would be huge now.
Right.
Anyway, on G4, Ryan Dunn had a show with a girl named Jessica Abbott. I think that's her name. I might get it wrong.
Jessica Alba?
No, Abbott.
Okay.
And it was called G4's Proving Grounds. So what they did was, because Ryan Dunn was rolling in the dough from all the fucking Jackass movies, he got a production company to basically try to make like movies, like science fiction, stuff like that, and video games and whatnot, real life. So like there was an episode where they did Mortal Kombat in real life, where like they got outfitted with these ridiculous fucking fake weapons, and they put them on 2 giant trampolines, and they just went and fought each other. And like they did a whole tournament. They did one with Harry Potter, where they played Quidditch, which is the game where they're all on the broomsticks flying through the air. And he literally like had people on wires flying through the air trying to catch balls and shit. It was crazy, dude. That show was so fucking cool.
Ryan Dunn was so cool.
He really was.
Yeah. That one hit home when he
It really did.
That was a sad day.
It really did.
Paul Walker, you know him?
Yeah.
He died in my hometown.
In your hometown?
Yeah. And
I thought he died in Beverly Hills.
Nuh-uh. He was getting his car fixed or something. He was driving back from that.
Oh. Gotcha. Oh,
anyway,
who's the one that crashed in Beverly Hills? Was that Kevin Hart?
He's alive.
He's alive. He didn't die, but there was
there was
like some serious crash in Beverly Hills or something.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Anyway, but yeah, so Travis Barker's dating the pretty Kardashian.
Cool.
So that's pretty cool.
You want to know something else about celebrities dating people and doing weird shit?
I think I do.
Have you heard about what's going on with Marilyn Manson?
I have not.
Bro.
Is he canceled now?
Bro.
Oh, is he really?
He's getting fucked up
Really?
right now. So, apparently, I don't know the full story.
Is that his real name, by the way?
Marilyn Manson? I don't know. I can look it up. But while I'm doing that, so apparently, I don't know. Hold on, I can move this. Oh, look at that.
Look at that. You pushed it with that big. Oh,
sorry, guys.
Oh, we needed a button that says excuse me.
No, his name is Brian Hugh Warner.
Imagine being friends with him and calling him Brian.
What's up, Brian Warner?
Hey, Brian.
But, okay, so the story goes, obviously everyone knows he's a fucking weird dude. Okay? He's a fucking weird dude.
Is he really, though, or is that just his,
oh, no, he's
his
really
persona?
fucking weird.
Really?
Like, he's fucked up. But, so he's had, obviously, girlfriends throughout his life, and he's married now to Lindsay Usyk.
Great.
Cool.
Good for him.
And a lot of people are coming out, not coming out, sorry, speaking out about him as a, what's the fucking word I'm looking for? Him as a domestic partner. And how weird and serious he gets when he is involved in the action of coitus.
So
he gets fucking weird in the bedroom.
He's a freak.
He's a fucking super freak,
freak
bro.
in the streets and a freak in the sheets.
Freak
baby.
in the fucking sheets,
Damn,
dude.
he's killing
like
it.
people are coming out and talking about like him being super dominating and forcing them to be submissive and forcing them to be bound and forcing them to be punished and like all this weird fucking shit like against their will.
You know what's weird? He has the body of like a middle-aged lesbian, though.
Yeah.
Like it's
100%.
it's kind of weird.
It's just
how
kind of
he's like,
there.
I'm dominant. That's just such a
But,
strange concept.
But like, so like, there, like one of his girlfriends came out, and then like everyone shit on her, thinking it was fake, and just calling her a asshole. And then like 10 more girls came out about it, and we're like, yeah, this guy's fucking weird. There's one that just came out. What's her name? I guess it's more than one. Sorry, I'm reading the article right now. Multiple people that are accusing him of all this stuff are saying that his wife is trying to cover it up and say that it's not real.
That's what a good wife would do. That's a ride or die right there.
That's a ride or die. I don't necessarily know if that's a good wife. That's
right. Maybe not a good person, but
not
wife.
a good person. But I mean, someone that's got his back, which
you know how
nobody should have right now.
People talk about like the shame and guilt of like coming out when you're a victim of those crimes. What's like more embarrassing, coming out about it or announcing the fact that you had sex with Marilyn Manson? Because I feel like if I were a girl, the most embarrassing part about that would be like, yeah, I had sex with this freak.
I don't know if all of them were consensual, though.
Is that right?
I don't know.
He Bill Cosby'd him, huh?
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't read like all of. I heard about it the other day from my mom. Cause
she into him or something?
No.
Good.
And like I've seen him live.
Mm-hmm.
Like he puts on a crazy fucking show. I don't think he's that good of a performer, but he puts on a crazy show.
I never got into him. I can't even name one song.
Really?
I've like.
Sure, you can. He covered your aunt.
Paula Abdul?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What did he cover?
He did the cover of Sweet Dreams.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So what? I don't give a fuck.
That's like the big song he got famous on.
Really?
Yeah.
I have no clue.
That's like the only song anyone ever plays by him.
Okay. Yeah, I know nothing about him.
I know a couple more songs by him. That's not true. I know like one other song
but
by
you're
him.
Kind of a goth.
Yeah. That's probably the nicest compliment you've ever given me.
Is that really?
Yeah.
You take that as a compliment.
Yeah, my mom's a super goth.
That's her name on Instagram, I think.
Yeah, goth girl.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to my madre.
Yeah.
Love you. That's where I got it all from. I didn't get the full goth from her. I got more of the punk attitude from her, where I kind of just don't give a shit about people.
Yeah.
And like, I have a horrible tendency where if someone tells me to do something, I really just don't want to do it. That's why like I want to be management so I don't have to be managed, because when people tell me to do something, I get really like upset.
But do you manage yourself?
Yeah. I'm really good at managing myself.
That's good.
Unless it comes to like working out. I'm really bad about working out.
Yeah. And not vaping and all that.
Yeah.
When are you going to quit?
When I find out I have kids. I've already made this deal.
When you find out you have kids, you're quitting.
When I find out I'm going to have kids.
Okay.
Yeah. Cold turkey.
You're just...
Yeah. Just going to throw it up.
That's it.
I've done it before.
That's kind of a good challenge. Well, I mean, not for long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I know I can do it. That's the thing. Especially like if I
It's kind of a game.
Gotta be around to take care of my kids.
Try not to have a kid. You can smoke.
So I can smoke the rest of my life.
I was talking to my friend the other day. We were on our way to a cigar lounge, and I was like, "Hey, when do you think you're gonna give all this up?" And he was just like,
"Friend vapes."
No, just smoking cigars. He doesn't smoke cigarettes or anything like that, like in his day to day. But
cigars are horrible for you, though.
I like the cigar. He's the cigarette guy.
Horrible.
I love the cigarettes, but the cigar's a better trade-off because they don't make you feel like shit, like a bunch of cigarettes.
Yeah, but it's so much concentrated tobacco that your lungs are just going to be destroyed. Like the worst.
You don't inhale. Your throat's
okay.
destroyed.
Well, then you destroy your fucking gums.
Yeah, your
My
throat,
bad.
dude. Every
you
day
get fucking gum
after
cancer.
a cigar, I wake up with like a sore throat, and I think I'm getting sick.
because it just rips it.
Yeah,
because like the bad thing about cigarettes is all the chemicals in the filter.
Right.
Is all the chemical shit they put around it.
And here's the thing, though. I love. That's my one vice. I'll give up alcohol. I'll give up everything else forever.
Really?
But I want to always like have an occasional pack.
See, I smoked cigarettes throughout high school.
Uh-huh.
And it wasn't until like late in high school, probably like my senior year, where I stopped smoking cigarettes.
Uh-huh.
Started vaping. But like As soon as I stopped smoking cigarettes and started vaping, I don't know why I pointed at my water.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, what's in there? What's in here? That's not in mine.
But like as soon as I stopped smoking cigarettes and started vaping, I like have always been disgusted at the thought of cigarettes from that point on,
Really?
or like the smell of it.
Really?
Like there's people that smoke outside of my apartments. I get nauseous. It's gross.
You know, I hate cigarettes during the day. If the sun's up, I like abhor cigarettes. Like it's just not for me. But
I guess I
the
can see
second the sun goes down,
You're a cigarette
I'm
whore.
craving.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we were on the way to the cigar lounge, and I was like, "When are you going to give all this up?" And he was like, "Well, you know, the science says if someone who smoked all in their 20s, but quit when they're 30, by the time they're 50, scientists can't determine that they ever smoked at all because they just kind of heal naturally, your lungs." But I was like, "But then you have to quit.
Yeah.
Then you don't smoke from 30 to 50."
You have to cut cold turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not about that. That sounds scary.
You want to know what sketches me out?
Huh.
The fact that they change the science every like 5 years.
Every 5
Every 5
years.
fucking years, it's like,
know.
oh, you have to do this. Oh, this is what's gonna happen.
know.
Oh, this is what's gonna. You're like, come up
I
with a
know.
fucking like reasonable answer.
That's what I mean. Let's not get too into it, but that's what that confuses me about COVID. They're changing the fucking rules every fucking day.
Let's not get too into it.
Right.
That's what concerns me about the vaccine.
Yeah, me too. The whole fucking shtick. It's like as soon as a group of people come out and say, okay, well, these are our issues with it, they're like, oh, well, now you don't have to wear a mask outside. If you're fully vaccinated, you don't. But why are we wearing a mask outside anyway, you fucks? The science says it doesn't spread outside. That's what the CDC says. And then you get all confused, and then your heart-on goes down, and next thing you know, you have prostate cancer, and your baby's coming out with a fucking ear on its foot. I have no clue what's happening. I don't even understand this life anymore.
What the fuck?
I'm just kidding. Fully vaccinated. Hey.
Oh my god.
But
Are you really?
No. Well, I got the disease, so I'm fine.
Well, you think.
But yeah.
So the research currently states.
Right. Yeah, that could change tomorrow. Fuck.
Like that. Oh, I don't want to get into
Yeah, we're
COVID.
fine.
I don't wanna get
Anyway,
into COVID.
so yeah, smoking is it's
Talking
a
about
treat, man.
Marilyn Manson.
It's a privilege that I hold dear.
Yeah.
Yeah, like okay, so the reason I like cigars, and I don't really like them, but it's not as harmful to your lungs. Like I'll say the other day when we ended up splitting a pack of cigarettes, and we just went deep. We each had half, and I woke up the next day. I'm like, and I feel heavy in my chest.
Yeah.
But a cigar doesn't do that to you, but it doesn't like get that fix that you want. And I only want a cigarette a couple times a year, But when I want one, I want one.
Yeah, and then you can't buy it one pack and
I'm
save it the entire
I'm not saving
year.
I'm not spending $14 on 2 cigarettes,
Yeah.
right? Like, and then wasting an 18 cigarettes that are left in the pack.
Cigarettes are expensive now,
Bro,
dude.
Yeah, they're trying to cancel them.
They're trying to cancel menthols.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they already did.
That's right.
A lot of places are already like out of them.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's kind of ridiculous. They're also trying to get rid of they've been trying forever. They're trying to get rid of vapes.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're trying to outlaw
I thought
like
they were trying
flavored
the
flavored nicotine additives
Yeah.
or whatever bullshit.
Because
Like they're trying to only have tobacco or menthol, but I guess now they're not
Are
doing
you
menthol.
a flavor vapor?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, what's
That's the
your
only
flavor?
reason.
What's your flavor?
I just do random shit.
Okay. What's your go-to like mood though? Like just they have such creative names. Can you just name one?
See, I don't
For the
think that much
people.
into it. I kind of just walk in and say, "Give me that," and then
But what do you what do you call it? Smoking on, vaping on,
What do you-
sipping on? What are you sipping on now in your vape?
why do you want to know so bad? You seem so curious.
I want to know the flavor.
Why you want the audience to know everything about my smoking habits?
No. I just want to know the flavor.
I am smoking on lava flow right now.
See? That's what I'm talking about. What does that even mean? That doesn't describe the flavor. Like, what does
It
that,
really doesn't.
What does it taste to you? Or is it accurately named? Like, surprisingly, it could be accurate.
Yeah, it tastes like igneous rock.
Wow. I'm just surprised you know that fucking rock.
Really?
Name a cloud. Can you name a cloud?
Cumulonimbus.
I'm so happy you said that one. That's the only one anyone knows. I don't know any other clouds. Then they have the flat ones, and they have chemtrails and all that shit.
No, cumulonimbus. There. Nimbostratus.
I don't know. Is that one?
Yeah.
I'll believe you. I'll take your word for it.
I mean, I can look it up, actually. I can tell you.
I love how you discovered to push that microphone with your nose.
Hey, I got a big nose, bro.
Jason, in the editing process, can you be sure to rewind just a couple seconds and zoom in on Minsky pushing that microphone in his nose, because it's gonna create for great video.
I'm gonna be a GIF. Cumulus, altocumulus, cirrocumulus. Cirrus stratus.
Sarah Silverman?
Nimbostratus. I got that one right.
Oh, I'm proud of you.
Stratocumulus stratus. Cumulonimbus. I got that one right. I was right. All the ones I said were right.
That's pretty crazy.
I'm smarter than you think, bro.
I think you are. I mean, that's crazy.
I'm not really well, I don't know. How would you describe my knowledge?
Your knowledge.
Yeah.
Because,
all
right, here.
I firmly believe that me and my best friend Steven could sit.
Shout out to Steven.
Shout out to Steven Arnett. Best friends since for fucking 9 years, 10 years now.
Since you've been fucking?
Since we've been fucking. We've been fucking a long time.
Damn,
sorry, Susan Arnett.
Damn.
I've been fucking your boy for a long time.
It happens sometimes.
It happens. But we've always said that, we haven't always said, everyone else has always said that he and I could sit down in any trivia ever, on any topic ever, and we would win any game.
Okay. Have you ever gone out and played trivia?
No.
Okay.
I don't go out.
Yeah. That's why I asked, because I've played trivia, and I'll tell you what.
It's hard?
I thought the same shit about myself.
Really?
Because I know random shit about random things.
Yeah.
And it's challenging.
We should go out.
We should. We'll
film it.
Yeah. We used to all go to, remember?
No, I was never invited.
With Monica. Yeah, you were.
I was never invited.
You a couple times. You never.
You invited me.
Yeah, you never.
The rest of the group that was there never invited me.
Yeah,
that's okay. I'm not salty.
Okay.
I'm not a salty dog.
Okay.
Just saying.
Jesus, I think.
Don't throw around the you remember. I was like, no,
we got a
I
lot
don't.
of sodium chloride in this.
I bet.
Boy. All right, let's take 5. This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Confetti Coffin.
Confetti Coffin.
Confetti Coffin, where dying doesn't have to be sad. Do you or someone you know plan on dying soon? If so, don't choose a traditional dreary and depressing casket to be buried in. Choose a confetti coffin. Confetti Coffin designs fun, colorful, and unique coffins so you can be buried the way you want. Why not bring the party with you when you arrive in heaven above or hell below? Confetti Coffin offers themes depending on what your favorite holidays are. Are you a fan of the 4th of July? Well, if you are, Confetti Coffin will make sure you get buried to live fireworks. Oh, I'm so sorry. You'll get buried with live fireworks, that's less dangerous, that are hooked up to a timer that is set to go off every year on the 4th of July. Are you a fan of Christmas? Well, maybe every year Santa will come down your coffin chimney and deliver some special presents, if you know what I mean. These designs are not just limited to holidays. They can be any theme or style you want. You can even design your own personal coffin with the folks over at Confetti Coffin to ensure that you will be buried in the casket that you want. Confetti Coffin also offers a risk-free trial period. Spend a few nights with your coffin, and if you're not sure it's exactly what you want, they'll give you a full refund, no questions asked. Confetti Coffin also offers a rolling promotion that allows your family to get buried.
No.
Confetti Coffin also offers a rolling promotion that allows your family to get a full refund after you are already buried if you can come back as a ghost and somehow explain that you are unsatisfied with this product. Use promo code
LIFE.
That's right, to see more exclusive deals. Once again, that is promo code
LIFE.
to see all of Confetti Coffin's exclusive deals and get yourself a lovely casket. Be the life of your non-living party with Confetti Coffin.
Thank you, Confetti Coffin.
Woo! So speaking of going out much and how you don't, have you ever been to the gas lamp?
Yeah. Like the gas lamp quarter?
Yeah.
I've been downtown.
I went the other day. And,
I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to say this right fucking now.
I want to hear it.
I fucking hate all downtowns. I hate
yeah.
downtowns.
Oh yeah.
I hate being in downtown San Diego, garbage.
Uh-huh.
Downtown LA, fucking horrific.
Seattle,
Stupid. Fucking terrible.
Yeah,
I mean, like it was cool being around there. I'm glad you said Portland. Portland is the one fucking downtown I've been to that I enjoy.
You're wrong. Portland and Seattle are the worst cities I've ever been to.
Really?
They're the only city. San Francisco smells like this.
San Francisco's fucking horrible.
But like they just smell like piss.
Dude, when I went to Portland, it was dead. Like the city of Portland closes at like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Like we went to Portland at night to walk around and hang out because we did a giant road trip driving up the coast. And we got there at like 7 or 8-ish, and every fucking store was closed.
Mm-hmm.
We got dinner. We walked around because there was like one sit-down restaurant that was open.
Probably an Asian restaurant.
This was no. This was like a grill, bar and grill.
Okay.
And it was like, this was probably like 2 or 3 years ago at this point. No, more than that. But the fucking city closes at like 8.
Yeah.
And we were walking around and there's nothing open. We walked all the way down to the, what's the fucking canal or the river that goes through it? We walked all the way down there. We're walking around. The one thing I remember about Portland, I did not see a single fucking homeless person.
Oh.
That's why I love it so much.
You must have went on a weird day.
It was
the only
awesome.
times I've been to Portland, it's riddled with homeless people.
Really?
And yeah. I hate Portland and Seattle. And I lived in Washington, so I was close to both. So I've been to both quite a few times.
I enjoy Seattle I don't know if I enjoy Seattle because I went one time and we stayed for like 2 or 3 days.
Right. The first like hour that you're there is like pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe I'm in Seattle.
Yeah.
And then like you smell Seattle, and then you're like, I can't believe Seattle smells like this.
Well, I mean, it's a fucking harbor. Mm-hmm. Of course it smells like that. It's a fish market.
Yeah.
But like we did all the touristy shit, so we went to like Pike's Market, we walked around and we went to the fucking the pier and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, you did all the touristy shit.
Yeah.
You need to do it sometime.
Really nice.
Anyway,
really
so I
nice.
went to the gas lamp.
We got way off track.
Yeah, like a week ago. And me and my friend, we brought his wife, and I brought Crystal, and they went to some like speakeasies, and we just found a random cigar lounge that we really liked. And we met, dude, the people you meet is crazy. If you just talk to people and ask questions, it's insane. The people we met are fucking crazy. One guy asked me not to talk about him, so I won't talk about him. But he got into some weird shit, bro. Yeah, pretty crazy. And then this other guy is a, military. He's here for 3 months because of migrant children at the border. They're unaccompanied minors, and he's in charge of all the logistics for all the resources and feeding them and housing them and bathing them. Like, he's in charge of all of it.
That's weird.
And he lives in Vegas, but he volunteered to come out here. I guess federal government's asking anyone who can volunteer to come here because it's such an issue. Pretty crazy.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, really weird. And so like dude, this guy says he smokes 6 to 8 cigars a day. I was like, what the fuck are you doing to yourself? It was crazy. But
guy's gonna fucking die.
Yeah, but he smoked 3 cigars like right there. And me and my friend were just like, holy shit. Like, and we were pretty much interviewing him because we were just like, this is crazy. And it's just so weird, the people you meet. San Diego, for all its flaws, is my favorite downtown. It's not your favorite because you were born here, but like for me as a kid, like going to downtown LA, it was such a mission, and it's such a piece of shit down there.
Yeah.
And so like for San Diego, I could get there in 15 minutes no matter what time of day. Like, it's so nice.
I think my biggest issue is I have an irrational fear of homeless people. I really do.
I have no fear of them.
I'm scared horribly by them.
I've noticed the past 3 years, the homeless issue in San Diego has gotten worse, bro.
We
moved here.
Horrible.
Of course, you have the few homeless, but like, it looks like LA out there now.
Yeah.
We drove down there the other day. Tents for blocks.
It's bad, dude.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It's crazy.
That's why I want to get the fuck out of San
But
Diego.
the homeless in San Diego, I haven't had an issue yet.
I had one issue where they pepper sprayed a security guard when I tried to get him
that's
to
right.
leave
You
my
told
store.
that story.
Yeah.
But that's not in downtown.
Drugs are wild, bro.
Drugs are crazy.
Yeah, but basically anywhere there's a trolley stop is gonna be bad.
Yeah, try to stay away. I was gonna move to the apartments by the trolley stop over here. Right there in I don't want to name.
Well, you're not there.
Over in the Grossmont Center. Right there.
Oh,
those big apartments.
Yeah,
I was gonna move there.
Well, those would be fine because those are all gated.
I know, but
trying to get in and out of there and trying to walk around and go for runs.
Did I tell you the story of someone getting hit by a car when I was leaving Bamboo Sushi?
What the fuck?
I didn't tell you?
No.
Oh my God.
Where's Bamboo?
Bamboo is in Grossmont. It's like on the other side of the Fraser Farms parking lot. It's the best sushi restaurant in San Diego. Bamboo.
Okay.
Anyway, me and Crystal, it was right when we got back from Vegas. It's a tradition every time we're going out to, not every time we celebrate, but like every time we get back from a vacation or something, we go to Bamboo. Like that first day that we're back. We just don't even care about prices. That's our place. We love it. And so we were there right when we got back. It's just like a welcome home thing. And we're leaving, and I hear this car skirt. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I just hear, ah. Like we hear this guy yelling, and we see this fucker in the street, and we're like, holy shit. It's like grabbing his leg. He's like screaming. A couple people start like walking up real slow to him. And I was like, look at these fucking people. This dude just got hit by a car, and they're like scared to approach him. So I like run up. I'm like, hey, bud, you okay? Like, what happened?
I love that. Hold on. You talk shit about the people slowly walking up to this guy that just got hit like he's about to do something.
No.
You run up and you say, oh my God, you got hit by a car. Are you okay?
No.
Like,
I wasn't like that. But like,
like, what the fuck?
No, but like the way that these people, like, I think they're older women and stuff, but like they're walking up real slow and they're just kind of staring at him. And I was just like, I think we should call 911 or something. Like,
someone should do something.
Yeah. And so like, he's all holding his ankle and shit, and he's just like, did you see that? Blah, blah, blah. And then he is all very angry, as I would be, and kind of in shock. But he started yelling. These people from the balcony up above in those apartment complexes were like, I saw everything. And then I was like, do you need an ambulance or something? He's like, no, what I need are names and witnesses. I was like,
that's
red
a flag.
Red flag.
Run away.
You didn't get hit. You've been here before, right? You want the cops to come. You want people to back up your story. So you're right, you know? And he was like, I was like, what happened? Like, you were getting out of the car and they just went or something, or they hit you? And he was like, no, I got kicked out of the car and then she ran me over. And I was like, what the fuck? And I started walking away. I was like, all right, good luck. And cause I could see like he was moving his ankle. He was fine. You know,
did he say anything? Did he yell at you?
He didn't yell at me, but they are all these like older women and the people in the balcony that were like there for him. And I was thinking like, those are fucking dummies.
Yeah.
Like you all should go leave right now. Like that guy, you don't want to get involved in
trying to scam some bitches.
They call 911. I get back in the car. I go to leave and I see all these suitcases and bags like down in the street. So I was like, fuck it. Me and Crystal picked up the bags, drove them back. I was like, are these your bags? And he was like, great. She fucking threw my shit too. And I was like, good luck. And we left. And then we were stuck at a red light.
Deuces.
We were stuck at a red light. We see 3 cop cars zooming past us. And I was just thinking like, that bitch that kicked him out probably feels so good about herself. She has no clue police are on their way.
Yeah.
No clue.
She about to get fucked up.
So fucked. It was so crazy.
Why are there police though? They're not first responders. Well, I guess they are technically first, but they're not medical professionals.
They didn't go to Bamboo. I think they called the police.
They were just going after the car?
Find the car.
But
isn't that weird? But he was fine. I saw him get up and everything. He was just faking it.
What a bitch.
Yeah, what a pussy.
I've witnessed one person get hit before. I was in the car with my uncle forever ago. I was probably like 12 or 13 or something like that. And we're driving. This was in Lakeside, in like the back roads of Lakeside when you get off Los Coches. I used to live there.
Sure, yeah.
And we were coming down one of the side streets out to the main big street. And it was like right as we turned, we didn't like fully floor. No, it must have been right before. So it was right before we turned out onto the main street. We were behind this old lady, and she's old, like fucking ancient, bro. Like, you know, the ones that sit like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
she's already dust in the wind.
Oh yeah, 100%. So
Rest in peace.
she's like slowly inching out, trying to see. She can't fucking see anything, obviously. So she guns it.
What car could you even remember?
Like a fucking silver sedan, like a
Yeah.
4-door sedan.
Probably too big for her. Anyway.
100%.
Oh.
A fucking biker is coming down the sidewalk.
Oh.
As soon as she fucking guns it, straight into the biker. The biker literally flips off the bike, straight into the windshield, rolls off the top, and hits the ground.
Oh my God.
Guess what happens next?
He gets up and rapes her.
The lady fucking skirts.
No.
She's fucking gone, dude.
Grandma dipped?
She says, beep, beep.
Oh my God.
She's gone, dude. So my uncle pulls to the side, gets out of the car, fucking runs towards the guy. And like 3 other cars saw this. So there was like, everyone jumped out of their car to go help. And so there was like 6 people over there.
Did they find her AARP card at least or something? What the fuck?
No, I don't know what happened. Like I said, I was like
Christ.
10 or 12. 10
That's
or 12.
crazy.
Like 12 or 13. And so like, I was just like, whoa, what the fuck? That really just happened. And then I remember my uncle getting back in the car and us not talking about it.
Bitches be tripping.
He just got in the car and was like, okay, let's go.
Oh my God.
But yeah, the dude was like sitting. I
Was he
remember.
okay?
I don't remember.
Oh.
I remember looking out the fucking car door because he obviously left the
Yeah.
car door open. He threw it open and ran to the guy. And all I hear is,
Yeah.
he's like laying on his back. Like he's still got all his gear on his shit. He's just like barely moving.
I was at a park walking my dog one time in LA, and I was a kid. I was with my mom, and we just hear a boom boom, right? And we're like, "What the fuck was that?" And then we hear that same. It's a yelp. It's like a not. And I'm not talking reviews. Yeah, he's screaming, and the skateboarder was crossing the crosswalk. Some dude ran a red light. Fucking both legs broken.
Ooh.
Oh, it was nasty.
That's a nasty one.
It was He crawled to the sidewalk. Ugh, It was hard to watch.
That's for sure a nasty one.
One of my best friends got hit by a car walking to school. Truck hit him, side of the mirror, right in the head.
Ooh.
He sped up at the yellow light to try to make it. Nope. It's crazy. Crazy shit. People are crazy.
People are crazy. I got rear-ended one time. I was taking my and not like in my asshole.
Okay, I was gonna say in the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not in my asshole. I was with my uncle. We were going down to play disc golf in like Balboa Park area, and we stop at a stop sign, and we're just sitting there, just casual. There's like no one on the road, and all of a sudden it's just, go, and we're both just like, we look at each other. We're like, what the fuck? And we look back, and there's a lady sitting there going like this. I literally was like, oh, are you fucking serious? My uncle starts getting mad. He started yelling. He's like, are you fucking serious? I'm like, oh no. I was like, my uncle's about to whoop some white bitch's ass, dude.
Hey.
So I pull over. I go through the stop sign. I pull
Equality.
over. Yeah. I pull over right after the stop sign. And she fucking dips. She's gone.
Did you chase her?
No.
Was your car okay?
Yeah, my car was fine.
Okay.
At that point, I had like a 95 Corolla.
Uh-huh.
So it was
It
still
don't
made
matter.
out of metal,
Yeah.
and it was rusted and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, you can't fucking see it.
The only time I ever did anything car accident wise was I was trying to impress my ex-girlfriend before we started dating.
Uh-oh.
And we were driving in my truck. I was stopped at a red light, but I was looking for something. I forget what it was, but it was something funny. Like in my center console or something in my truck.
In your truck. I
Yeah,
can't
in my-
imagine you driving a truck.
It was great. Truck Jason was amazing.
Oh my God.
But I was trying to find this thing, and I guess I was so focused, I kind of like let my foot off the brake, and I just kind of gently roll into the car in front of me, and I look, police officer.
Oh,
I know. I was like shitting bricks. I was like, holy shit, what did I do? And so he loud spirit, pull over in the next parking lot. I was like, oh fuck this.
You're like, I'm fucked.
I was it was like brand new driver too. It was like my first or second year.
Were you allowed to have your girlfriend in the car?
I don't know. Probably not at that point. Yeah, it was fucked. The whole situation was fucked. We get in, he gets out. He looks, just a minor scratch. They make those cars out of metal, so
Yeah.
it's like nothing.
Super reinforced.
Nothing on my truck, but this little scratch on his license plate. And he's just like, what happened? I was like, I was looking for something in the thing, and I, lost focus, and foot went off.
My bad.
Yeah, and he was like, he like leaned in. He was like, is he lying? And she's like, no, that's what happened. And
I like how he said that. Like she
Yeah,
would give a different
right.
answer. Like no, he's
Yeah.
being a fuck up,
well, we're young, so like I think he
trying to catch her
yeah,
scared.
Yeah, exactly. And so he was like, they pay for all this shit anyway, so it's not my car. He's like, you're good to go. Don't let it happen again. And I was like, white privilege, baby. It was before white privilege with that thing. Before it was a thing. But I was thinking, like, holy shit, I got so lucky here. But he was like, if it was my car, it'd be a different story. And so now every time I'm at a red light and I take my focus off of like in front of me, if I have to go grab something, I fucking push on the brakes every time.
You jam it.
Jam it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Car accident. So have you had any tickets?
I got like one fix-it ticket for my registration.
Okay.
I've never actually gotten a ticket.
There you go.
Which I think is hilarious because Angela will complain when I'm driving too fast or too slow or whatever. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Who has less tickets here?
Well, you're a texter and driver, aren't you?
No.
I saw the wink. You fucking bitch. I don't text and drive.
I text and drive. I'm bad.
When I'm in the car, I put my phone, it's away from me. I don't feel it vibrate unless you call me, but now I got the hands-free thing. I'm all good. Yeah. Baby.
I don't talk on the phone on the car because I have Bluetooth.
Remember when that was a thing though when we were younger?
Yeah, when
everyone was just
everyone
chilling.
held their phone.
That's fine.
It's crazy. Speaking of which, dude,
what
the fuck is up with people on their phones lately?
It's crazy, right?
Like
I've been deep in it, that addiction.
It's fucking baffling, dude.
It's so bad.
Like I think I'm horrible when I look at like your screen time for the day. I think I'm horrible when I hit the end of the day at like 2 hours.
Right.
Bro,
no, it's a 6-7 hour thing.
My girlfriend's like, I got 10 hours on the day. I'm like, you haven't even been awake for 10 hours. What the fuck? Like she wakes up, it automatically is at 7 hours. I'm like, what the fuck? It's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Like my brother, oh my God. My brother, I will say, is typically good around me. But if he's bored, like if I'm not doing anything with him,
it's nonstop.
It's ridiculous.
It's the swiping too.
No one fucking is willing to have just a regular, genuine conversation.
You ever feel like an asshole? I feel like if I swipe more than 3 times without stopping to look at something, like if there's just nothing that interests me, I'm like 1, 2, 3. I start to feel like an asshole. Like I count. I have a 3 swipe rule.
Yeah.
Where like if I find nothing on Instagram, if I'm on Instagram, nothing that interests me, I just get off.
Throw it away.
3 swipes.
That's fair. Well, how are you about notifications? Because there's 2 types of people.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about them.
So you can have like hundreds of notifications.
Well, I have all my notifications off. The only thing I get like news updates and then my text messages.
But I'm talking about like the little red bubble that says how many notifications you have.
I don't have any. I check my emails every day. I keep up to date on that. I don't like the red bubbles.
You don't?
No.
You like to get rid of them?
Yeah.
So you're one of those people. There's people that literally have like, you know, where it'll tell you how many emails
Crystal's
you have.
email has like 6,000 something unread. I'm like, you're a fucking mess.
Yeah.
I told
you're
her.
An animal.
I told her I'm not marrying you until you
figure that out.
This is chaotic.
That's a good stipulation.
It's great.
It's ridiculous.
It's so crazy.
Like
how are you?
I get rid of them. I can't stand having notifications.
Yeah.
But I don't get that many notifications.
Me neither.
You know, like I'll get
4 emails a day.
I'll get like a couple notifications from the podcast. I got a couple of notifications from the band, a couple notifications from my personal accounts and stuff. I'll get my emails, but I check my emails multiple times a day.
So you have notifications on?
Yeah, I turn all my notifications on.
Bro, I don't. I have that shit off.
I'm a kind of person, I need to know moment in time when things are happening.
Wow.
I have to.
Interesting.
It bothers me. Like if for example, I was taking a shit today, and it said Angela had tagged me in something on Facebook, and it was from like 9 hours ago, because Facebook's push notifications are fucked up on my phone.
Okay.
And I was like, "Fuck! What the hell?" Like I got mad because I didn't. Wow. I should have saw it 9 hours ago.
But did you clench more? Or did you push harder?
It just came out all at once as soon as I saw that.
You lost your shit.
I was like, "What?"
I had a great joke. That was okay. Underrated joke. It's just that's underrated.
But like,
I get it.
Oh my God! And it's like, in our place of business, like, we work in the service industry where there's a line, you order, you wait to get your order. And these people will sit in a line
Mm.
on their fucking phone when the menu's right in front of them. They're sitting there, and then they walk up. We're like, hey, what can we get for you? And they're like,
I need a minute.
Can I have a moment? And you're like, what the fuck have you been doing with your life?
And then they get the most basic shit too.
I can't stand. Or they're like, oh, I want to try. No, I'll just get my regular.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Jesus.
bro.
Yeah, I know, lady.
I can't stand that, dude.
It's always a lady.
That's my pet peeve. I
Yeah.
can't fucking stand that.
I feel that.
Or like
No
when people
respect.
check their phone all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm doing so this is completely irrational, and I have no reason to be mad at my girlfriend when this happens.
Okay, go
But
off.
I'm just gonna
grab a water leak.
I'm just gonna go for it, okay? She's gonna get real mad at me.
Let's hear it.
We'll be doing something like watching a movie or, watching a TV, whatever it is, right? We're doing something together. And she sits there on her phone the whole time. And I'm like, do you have any idea what's going on? She's like, yeah, I can multitask.
My girlfriend says the same
I'm like, what the fuck? Watch the damn movie.
She's like,
I've been watching it the whole time. I'm like, you've been looking at your fucking phone.
recommended it.
Right?
Oh my God.
I'm like, bro, I'm enjoying.
Oh, that chips my ass so hard, dude. She does all that shit. She's like, I can do two things at once.
Right?
Let me enjoy it.
My girlfriend's thing is you can't
Oh, my
multitask,
God.
so you can't tell me I'm not able to watch this. I'm like, fuck out of here.
You're missing it.
Right? I'm like, you're not watching it.
The best part about shows, by the way, I have a show for you, my friend. The best part about shows, though, is like how it's filmed.
Dude, it's on a TV screen. It's meant to be seen.
If you want to listen,
not just
to
listen
a
to it.
podcast if you're going to do something.
Right?
Oh,
thank you.
I haven't met someone who did the same shit.
Oh, my God.
Crystal does the same fucking... It drives me bats. I can't... I tell her...
I
I've
go
been dating this
absolutely
woman-
bonkers, bro.
I've been dating her for 6 years now, and it's still... Like, she pulls out the phone in the middle of like a good scene, and she has nothing to do. It's not
I
like
pause it sometimes.
Oh, me too.
I'm like...
I just walk away. I'm like, oh, we're not watching it? That's cool.
I'll be like, you want me to turn it off? You're like, no, I'm watching.
Okay.
I'm like...
I could go do something else. I don't need to see
If you
her.
need to see something on your phone,
Oh my
we can do
God.
separate things.
Yeah, she does that.
It's ridiculous, dude.
Whatever. Maybe girls could do that though.
Yeah, maybe you and I are just
Maybe
basic
we're
as
just
fuck.
fucking dumb.
Yeah, you imagine like
We're just one screen. Where do I look?
like we're sitting there watching a movie, and you and I are just sitting there like,
The doorbell's ringing. We're like, movie?
pause the movie, the doorbell's ringing. I can't
think
do.
so.
I don't know what's happening.
That's probably how we are. I'll be honest.
Probably.
But do you have what is it? HBO? I don't know if it's on HBO or the other one. What's the other one?
HBO Max, Apple TV Plus,
No,
Showtime.
it's Showtime. I think it's Showtime. It's called Your Honor. It's with
I'm gonna preface this by saying I do not have Showtime.
who played Walter White?
Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston. Bro, it's a one-season show. They're not making a second because it wraps up at the end of the first. I'm telling you, this show, amazing.
Bryan Cranston's just an incredible actor.
Amazing actor. I can't believe it.
Phenomenal.
This dude he has come such a long
can do
way
anything.
from Seinfeld.
Malcolm in the Middle.
No, he started in Seinfeld.
Did he?
Yeah, he had
I didn't know that.
a minor role. Most people did. But minor role, and then Malcolm in the Middle, and then he's been just fucking
Just everything.
on a tear.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Such a good show. Your Honor. I really recommend it.
Did you ever watch Ozark?
I did?
Ozark's fucking
It's
incredible.
amazing. Yeah, Jason Bateman's fantastic.
He's also incredible.
I don't understand how he has
Like, there's
such a weird acting
Career?
career and like manner about him too.
Yeah.
He's like, it's hard to explain this, but like I feel like he genuinely comes across calm.
Oh, yeah. I was literally going to say he comes across calm and collected in everything he does.
But it's so
like,
genuine.
I think that's what he tries to do because when he delivers those hard, intense scenes, it makes it so much more intense
I love
than just
Ozark.
someone that's over the top
When
all the
he's
time.
talking his shit in Ozark, he's like, okay, this is what you're going to do. When, and he's like going off and he's just like, oh, I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah. And you're just like,
And I'm like, oh my God.
this guy, he's
I'm
going to
so
fucking kill me.
terrible. And he has a tucked in shirt. Like,
Yeah,
he's like
right?
slightly
You're like, what the
overweight.
fuck? Oh my
I
God.
love it.
That's such a good show.
Ozark is really, really
Such
good.
a good fucking show.
Yeah, but that show's really good. We started watching The Son of Sam on Netflix. Have you heard
Sons of
this?
Sam? We were going to watch it
Yeah.
last night.
We just started watching that today. I hate I hate like the crime mystery show. We talked about it already. I think
Can't stand 'em.
girls are more in tune with that than guys. But
You know, it's funny. For a long time, instead of just doing like a casual podcast like this, I wanted to do like a
true crime,
a mystery, a myth, a like.
I would like to be
all
a
those crazy
guest
shits.
on one of the episodes.
I feel like it'd be really funny.
Yeah. But I was watching this show today, and then it hit me. The 60s through the 80s, they had serial killers.
Yeah.
The 2000s, we have mass shooters.
Yeah.
We don't really have serial killers. But
that you know of.
Right. Well, that we know
That's
of.
the point.
But they didn't have like mass shoot. At least I don't know. I mean, I wasn't alive. But like, you don't hear about like, oh, like the gun issue was so bad back then. Like, you don't really hear about that. But now it's just like, random fucktard shot 8 people for they didn't have a shoe size. And it's like, what are we doing here? But I think that's the new thing. I think that's the like the crime of our era.
You think mass
I
shootings?
think mass shootings.
It's fucking tragic.
Yeah.
It's sad.
It's so weird.
It's disgusting.
I'd rather have the serial killer.
You heard about that guy? You definitely heard about that guy in Vegas.
The country.
The Mandalay Bay that shot
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I had a
Stagecoach
lot
or
of
something, whatever
friends
it was.
at that show.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
I didn't know country music is so big in my hometown.
Huge.
Most
country music is huge everywhere.
Bro, most of the people that I like knew throughout high school were there.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, I think someone got shot. Someone I knew got shot. I wasn't that close, but they're fine.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, but that I know that was crazy. It was right after I lived in Washington at the time. And I heard about it and I was like, whoa, that's weird. And then I started seeing like all my friends post about like being there and I was like, oh, that's weirder. I was like, did I miss something?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've never known someone involved in a shooting. You know, there was a, like in 2000, I think. It was like 2000, 2001, whatever it is. There was a shooting at Santana, which is right across town here.
Okay.
There was a guy that, or not a guy, a kid that went in and I don't remember what kind of, I think it was like a handgun. Like he took a handgun from his dad or something. And he just walked out in the middle of campus, started shooting. And when I was in high school, one of the what the fuck are they called? Like hall patrol, fucking security, whatever the fuck they are, groundskeeper, whatever the fuck.
Hired help.
Not even like they all did something, but they were also like you know, watchers, aides, whatever it is. One of them actually was there, was like working that day. Whoa. And like supposedly saved up fucking couple kids' lives.
Oh, that's good.
It was crazy.
That's real good.
I remember going through high school and like everyone thought he was the biggest fucking asshole ever. And then that came out and everyone found out.
Hero.
Oh, dude. Everyone fucking loved him.
Yeah, of course.
It was crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, shooting is they're real.
Not
real
good.
Things. I love shooting guns though. You ever been shooting?
No.
Oh, we should go sometime.
I want to learn.
It's a lot of fun.
Is it?
Yeah, I think that's the solution to everything.
I don't like weapons. I don't like hatred. I don't like hurt.
You don't need to hate.
I don't like pain. I don't like.
You don't need to have pain.
Everyone should just fucking chill out. That's what I think. Everyone just needs to chill out.
Yeah, a little target practice ain't hurt nobody.
It's fair.
It's like a disc golf.
Yeah.
A good target practice.
My uncle has a huge fucking ranch. Which is acres and acres and
really?
acres of land.
Where does he live?
He lives up in Alpine. And I wanna go out there and shoot.
Let's do that. Can you? I don't think you could do that in California.
No.
Anyway, you want to do another 30 or what? Yeah. Okay, we're sticking around, everybody.
This episode of Renegade Shopping Cart Program is brought to you by Moonshine. Moonshine is a Kickstarter campaign designed to brighten the moon and provide more visibility at night. Started by 2 college dropouts, the company was created with the goal of not only illuminating your nights and increasing vision by 22.3%.
That is accurate.
That's accurate. But also with the goal of finding new space for your trash to not clog up our green earth. That's right. Using bioluminescent algae from the seafloor, they created a spray for your trash that shines in the night. Just spray your trash, leave it outside, and they will pick it up and ship it off straight to the moon. Get 15% off your first month by using the promo code RENEGADE. Once again, that is promo code RENEGADE. Moonshine, your trash used right. It's a weird thought to think about how... Weird thought to think about how things have changed just in our 20 years alive. or like 20 years remembered, like conceived, whatever. And to think about how much things are going to change moving forward. So like if everything that has happened in our 20 years, if things that are just as influential and outrageous happen for every 20-year segment of our life, say we are lucky and live 80 years.
Hey, I'm going to 200, baby.
Sure you are.
Come with me.
I'm going to try. But like literally, like in our lifetime, there has been a terrorist attack. There has been multiple civil rights movements. Mm-hmm. There has been changes in like crime techniques. I don't know
Keep
if that
going.
Like all these crazy like technology. Dude, when I was born, my mom was still using like tape players and CD players. Like CD players were a hot thing.
I remember using payphones as a kid,
dude,
to check into my parents.
I remember
the skate park.
I remember losing my shit when my dad would have a new flip phone.
Yeah.
And now we have like the world in our pocket. We're recording high definition videos.
Yeah,
with
I remember
our
when
phones.
you had to pay for the internet.
Right?
Do you remember that?
Like dial up?
Mm-hmm.
Dude. And now we got unlimited plans, unlimited talking, texting, all this bullshit.
The way to go.
Like, what do you think is going to happen?
Realistically?
Like, there's two options.
Give me one of them. Like, give me like, are we talking technology or are we talking?
Like, okay, we'll start off. What crazy technological advancements do you think are going to happen?
All right.
Because and the other thing is, everything we have now was not even a thought, was not even an idea 20, 30, 40 years ago.
Well, a lot of it was just
like barely, not to the extent we have it.
Not cell phones, but everything else was. I mean, they knew about renewable energy cars. They knew about
but like self-driving cars.
Yeah, they had those.
No.
Yeah, they did in Star Trek. They talked about them, I think. I didn't
other than science fiction hoopla.
Right. Well, yeah, it wasn't like conceivably possible.
No, like conceivably possible things.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, it was it's weird, but I think we're going
cuz like the internet wasn't even a thing until what? The 90s?
I mean, not to the public.
Right?
It was a thing
well,
in
exactly.
the government.
But like
yeah.
Like if the internet wasn't a thing until the 90s and then probably was a thing for the 10, 20 years prior to that, just secret to the government.
Yeah.
What crazy government things do you think there are now that will be released to the public?
I'll say this much. I talked to somebody in the military at one point in time, and he said military technology is 20 years advanced from what the citizens know.
Yeah.
So they had everything that we're using now.
They had
20 years ago.
In 2000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like they knew about it. They knew about all the technology first. That's who uses them and tests them out first.
I
right?
believe it.
The government and the military. And the shit they have is insane.
I believe it.
Yeah. So I really, really, really believe we're going microchip. 100%.
You think everyone's going to have microchip?
Everyone. I think it's going to somehow be phrased to be advantageous for when you're a kid to just get a quick little implant that, sure, it could be removed. Sure, it doesn't mess with anything neurologically,
like any DNA or
it doesn't cause any brain damage or anything like that. Sure, of course not. And you're going to get it young. You're going to make the decision for your kid, and then it's going to be easier to get the surgery younger than later in life, because later in life it's going to be more invasive or something. And then I really, really do think it's going in that direction.
Like full tracking on every person.
They already have them. They make door locks now that if you have a microchip, they have it for some companies. So some companies have microchips, and they're like tech companies that are testing them out in Silicon Valley, now Austin, Texas also. But it's like they microchip their employees with their consent, of course, and then that's how they clock in and out.
Like the second they get to work.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
And then they have door locks where all you have to do is wave your hand. You have you have the key microchip in your hand.
That's
just
crazy.
wave it and then it unlocks. So it's like I think, we're gonna make them for all the silly things first, right? You're going to make it for the clocking in and out of work. You're going to make it for your door lock. You're going to make it for whatever is fun. And the next thing you know, it's going to be, oh, well, that's how you access the internet.
Well, like you already use your face to unlock your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have full facial recognition on your phone.
Yeah.
Which, in my opinion,
what scares me.
Like it automatically means any like big tech company in the world can know exactly where you are at any point in time.
Right.
And know exactly who you are, know exactly what you're doing. Like the reality is these people like freak out about, oh, I don't want, Big Brother having all my information, my credit cards, my social security, like where I live. And like, grow the fuck up. They know every single little detail about you. They know what you had for fucking lunch yesterday. Like, it's just a thing.
Yeah, you could have no technology on you. You could leave your phones at home. You could do everything.
They still know every little thing about you.
They can, if they wanted to, they can hear you talking in the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
They
can literally just satellite imaging can track wherever you are at any given moment.
Now, is that a good thing? Maybe, because now maybe less people are getting away with crime. But color me wrong if you want, but I think I'd rather have some people get away with some crime than everyone give up their full autonomy and rights. 100%.
Your Anti-Patriot Act?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is stupid. It just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I think like we have... I don't know. It's tough to say.
Like it's a
like
weird...
You don't need the phone. You don't need the social media. You don't need to be on the internet.
But that's the thing. Right? Everyone nowadays thinks you do.
Right. Like one of the guys I met was like, "Are you on LinkedIn?" I was at the gas lamp, and I was like,
"You're like, why don't you ask me for my work credentials?
I could email you my resume, bro, but like,
not even. I can tell you my credentials. Yeah, like, there's no face-to-face like anything.
But that's where business gets done. Is LinkedIn. You have to have internet. You have to have a computer. You have to be able to work these devices, which is great. But I mean, we were talking about the other episode about the self-driving cars, which I saw the fucking ad for the
Domino's thing?
Yeah,
you finally did?
I saw it.
It's crazy.
I saw it at the bar. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's the thing. And no one understood what I was saying, but I was like, wow, whatever. But
watch the podcast.
Yeah. But it's like, is it a good thing that the future business is going to be super specialized and technological? Sure.
It's getting rid of a lot of low-end labor.
But I know, but that low-end labor does something to
it's critical. I'm saying it's extremely critical. You're getting rid of a lot of low-end labor, a lot of entry-level jobs, a lot of, whatever makes.
Yeah.
You're basically going to, instead of having a tier system to our economic status, you're going to have people with jobs that are all specialized, and you're going to have people that don't have jobs. Because
but then you're going to have the people, I mean, we're seeing it now, the people on the lower side of it, in the service industry, let's just say, they're calling for more wages.
Yeah.
They're calling for, okay, we need at least 15 an hour. We need at least 16 an hour. Oh, we need full benefits, blah, blah, blah. Now, it's great for some companies to offer all that stuff. But I think a lot of people are starting to, I don't want to say take advantage because like everyone's entitled to that opinion of it. But I think it's starting to be like, oh, well, if you don't offer those benefits, you're not a company we should work for, which is good. Right, because ultimately the power is in the people, it's in the workforce, it's in the spenders. So I understand that part of it, but I think it's harder to open a business with all these regulations. It's hard to open a business if you can't initially afford to offer all those things.
Yeah,
right. Like I think it's really bad for the future because you're only going to have big companies, and then what happens with big companies? They buy out the competition. Right?
And when they have control of all the competition, they can do literally anything they
Facebook
want because they're the only one.
Instagram, Snapchat, Starbucks bought out Teavana. Like next thing you know, Domino's is going to buy out the rest of the pizza industry.
And they can make whatever they want.
Yeah.
They can make the shittiest pizza for 5 times the normal cost, and you have to buy from them because they're the only ones.
Exactly. I think it's like it's a dangerous thing. And to that end, like I think a lot of preppers are on the right side of things. Even though they're crazy. Have you ever met a prepper?
No, I don't know what that term means.
Oh, my God. The people who, like, prepare for the end times.
Oh.
Prepper, people who have
gotcha.
At least 3 months food and water.
Like canned goods in there.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They all drive. I mean, they're scared of new cars, and I think this fear is, like, rational, but it sounds weird when they're talking, but they're scared to buy a lot of newer cars because every newer car is run on microchips. And if there's an EMP strike, which is like pretty much a nuclear bomb that detonates in the atmosphere, and it shuts off all electronics, and then you can't drive.
Yeah.
You have no car, right? You have no cell phone device for GPS, so you have to know how to read a map. You have to have a plan and all this shit. And it's like, it's really good stuff to know, but I think future generations are going to look down on those type of people who know how to live with their hands.
Yeah.
Right? With the coal mine workers, the farmers. I think we're like, maybe not our generation, but the one right under us who for sure grew up in social media. Because some people in our generation, iffy. Social media kind of came at the tail end of us.
I feel like our generation was the last one.
At least our age group. Like, social media came when we were already kind of like teenagers. And like we kind of lived a little offline. It became
super relevant like when we started high school.
But people being born in the last 5 years in the future, there's nothing. Right? Like people buy their... Bro, I had a friend who had a younger sister, and the family bought the younger sister an iPad when she was like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing? But it's like they're the kids.
Like buy her some fucking build-a-blocks or some shit.
And I think they're going to look down on hard work. And not hard work, not to say they're lazy people, but then they could work hard on their computer and all. But I think like manual labor.
Yeah, I think it's the difference between manual, like physical labor as opposed to mental.
Yeah. And what happens when no one knows how to change their oil in a car? Right? Like that's why only rich people own BMWs, because you literally have to take it to the shop to get anything done to it. You can't do it manually.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know how to change my oil.
Yeah.
I can I figured out everything on my car, but
Yeah. But I mean, it's easy. You could YouTube it and you have great videos.
But if you don't have YouTube.
But if you don't have YouTube, then you're fucked.
Yeah.
But also, if the cars get so specialized, like any of the industries in the future, as things
they're already
get specialized, I know, but it's so selective.
Yeah.
And it's scary to think that like my children, what the fuck? Cat's going crazy.
Cat did a line.
But it's scary to think like our kids are they're gonna grow up in it.
Yeah.
In something that we can't predict.
And it's like, you know how another weird thought is like, you know how like you meet up with like grandparents or like if your parents are older or whatever it is, and they're like, yeah, back in my day, blah, 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 we, talk to people face to face, or we did this to hang out with people or whatever it may be, right? And like, it's crazy to think about what we're going to tell our grandchildren, back in my day, me and my buddy Jason sat around a bunch of computers with a bunch of cameras and just talked on a podcast for hours.
Right.
Oh,
you met up in person? Did you wear a face mask?
Right.
That's what
they're like, it wasn't virtual?
Yeah.
Like,
everything's going to be virtual.
It's like, no, we hung out.
Right.
Or like, when I started my band, be like, yeah, me and your fucking uncles, like, we hung out at playgrounds in the middle of the night, just sitting there talking to each other for hours and hours and hours. And they're like, but do you guys didn't play any video games like on your phone?
What about
like,
curfew?
There's no, you're just like,
no,
we just went and fucking hung out.
Were you socially distanced?
Right?
Yeah.
It's
going to be
weird. Was that vaccine or no?
But like, I'm already finding myself telling people younger than us, like 18-year-olds, the 19-year-olds, the 20-year-olds, it's like they have it different. And there's not much of a gap between us, but they had it different.
Biggest difference, I've fucking seen it with me and my brother. I used to fucking go out. I used to look forward every day when I got home from school to going out and playing outside.
Yes.
My brother will not leave the fucking house.
You couldn't pay me to be in the house.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, my parents told me I could play video games for 1 hour a day.
Yep.
I could drink one fucking soda a day, and then the rest is fucking figure your shit out. I would be fucking outside.
I had no rules, but
I had a lot of rules.
If my dad caught me sitting inside all day, he'd be like, why are you being lazy bitch? Like, go do something.
Right?
And I'd go do something.
All throughout high school, is like, I'm going here after school. I'm going to hang out here.
Home is a place I sleep.
Yeah.
To me.
Like, I knew if I went home, I was supervised, and I was like, I don't want that.
Yeah. Yeah, my parents wanted me out of the house.
Yeah.
They're like, get the fuck gone. I took the bus to a skate park that was like 15 miles away when I was like 8 years old, and I'd have to stop and pay for a payphone so I could check in with them before cell phones.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm still alive. I'm over here skateboarding with my friends.
Yeah.
Okay, be safe. Like that was like before cell phones. And it's like kids will never fucking know that. Yeah. But the thing is, technology, whatever, they won't know the freedom.
Yeah, of not having it.
of not having it, but also just the freedom of being able to go out in the world.
Yeah.
Right? Because now it's so, like, if I had a kid right now who was like 10 or 11 or 12, like, hey, I'm going to go take the bus, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, you're not.
Yeah, don't get on the fucking bus.
There's
What's wrong with you?
shootings, there's homeless people, there's kidnappings, there's so much happening right now.
Fucking child sex slavery.
You're not going.
Right?
But like when I was a kid, it was like,
it's like, all right, fuck it.
Have at it.
Hope you don't die.
Hey,
You know?
if someone's following you, just go to a police officer or go to like an adult.
Go knock on someone's door and tell them someone's following you.
Like I knew those little rules, but like kids won't have freedom.
Yeah.
Indoor playgrounds are gonna be indoors.
Yeah.
Like that's the places you meet.
I'm gonna give a perfect example of that, and this is how we're gonna end the podcast. So, when I was in middle school,
okay,
I went to school literally probably a 5-minute walk away from my grandmother's house, and I was told every day to go to my grandmother's house. I'd hang out at my grandmother's house for like an hour or two until my mom got off and came and picked me up. So one day, I get out of school. I can't remember if it was I got out of school early or some shit, or if they just misjudged time, but I went to my grandmother's house. They weren't home. I tried, unlocking. I tried jiggling the door to see if they left it open. They didn't. I went around. My grandmother had this big driveway that led to like a side gate that went to her backyard.
Sounds bougie, bro.
No. Well, it was a nice house. It was a nice property. Yeah. My grandma had a nice property. It was old as fuck, but it was nice. So I opened the gate. I was in the backyard, and I was trying to get in the house. The back door wasn't unlocked. Seeing if any of the windows were open. None of the windows were open. So I really had to fucking pee. Now, my middle school dumbass, instead of peeing in the backyard where no one can see me.
Yeah, I would have just stayed.
No, I went out front to like the side of the house, and I peed on the side of the house. Well, guy across the street didn't know that was my grandmother's house. Didn't come outside. Let's just say that. But all I heard was a, hey! I fucking lose my shit, dude.
Dang.
I zip up my shit super quick. I run down the hill. Like down the street. I'm running. I'm looking back to see if anyone's following me because, like when you're a fucking kid, you think you hear someone yell at you. You think they're going to kill you.
100%.
I'm fucking running. And I'm running. And I fall down. And I happen to fall down right in front of two ladies standing outside their house. And this was, I want to say, not even like 300 yards down the road. But I sprinted 300 yards down the fucking road. And I fell in front of these two ladies. And they're like, oh my God, are you okay? What's going on? And I'm like crying. I'm like hyperventilating. I'm like, someone's chasing me, blah, blah, blah. They're like, oh my God, get inside the house. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
You didn't think twice about it. Can you imagine today someone just being like, come inside my house? You'd be like, no, I'm not fucking going anywhere near your house.
Hearing your kid is inside a stranger's house.
Dude, I didn't have a cell phone.
Right.
I didn't have anything. I just went inside the stranger's house. I was like, hey, can you call my mom?
Yeah.
And she called my mom. And my mom came and got me. My mom walked inside and was like, thank you so much for helping my son. See you guys later. We walked out. No, it was like how simple that transaction, like that event was. Like I was obviously an idiot for peeing on the fucking front yard. But how easy that was for those two random strangers to, kidnap me, kill me, take me away, sell me, like whatever it is.
Yeah. I mean, they couldn't get much for you though.
No, not at all. I was a little fucking bitch.
Yeah.
But like they literally just went, yeah, come here. We'll call your mother. You can wait here till she picks you up.
Yeah, it's a strange time
we
live in.
But can you imagine, like, going off what you said, like your kid riding the bus or whatever, can you imagine getting a phone call and saying, hey, this is blah, blah, blah. Your son's at my house right now.
Right.
This happened. Come pick him up.
Yeah.
And you being like, don't fucking rape my child. I'm on the way.
Yeah.
Like that's your first fucking thought.
Well, your first thought would be to search them up. You get their full name and look them up on Instagram.
Or Facebook or whatever. Yeah, exactly.
Make sure they're fine.
Right?
Yeah. I don't
call the cops and be like, meet me at this house. We're going to fucking kick some ass.
I don't think we're going to have a lot of those things. That's kind of why I want to move to like small town America.
Yeah. Like, where everyone knows each other.
Everyone.
Yeah.
to where like, oh, you're at the Richardsons or whatever the fucking house. You're
Dude,
over there. Okay.
I used to like in
chill.
elementary school. I was best friends with this kid, and our parents talked, and like there were days where I'd like go to leave school and like couldn't see my mom, and then his parents would come up and be like, "Hey, we're taking you home. You're coming to hang out for the weekend." That was it. Like my parents didn't tell me.
No.
I didn't check in.
Easy.
At the end of the weekend, they came and picked me up and were like, "How was your weekend?" I was like, "Great, thanks for letting me do that."
Yeah.
You know,
Easy.
there was no like, "Hey, is my son alive? Are you good?" It was just like, "Oh yeah, he's with his fucking
Well,
friend."
now you have to show the vaccine card before you can have friends.
It's like, no,
over.
I have a face mask. I promise.
Play dates.
It's ridiculous.
I know. It's so crazy. I'm scared for the future, but I'm excited. I'm excited that we get to witness it.
Yeah, I'm excited for the crazy shit that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Some people may think it's we may not live through it.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna be fine. I don't know.
I mean, the reality is, the human nature is to adapt and survive.
That's nature in general.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like unless we literally destroy our planet ourselves, which we very possibly could do.
Nah. Life finds a way.
Like, we're going to be fine.
Yeah.
The only thing that'll kill us is ourselves.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. And war and stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't even think this is gonna sound real bad, okay? And I'm not saying anything negative against this, but I don't even think like climate change is gonna kill humans. Like I don't think it's bad enough to where it's gonna kill humans.
I think it's going to kill off everything else in the world, and then
it would kill off a lot.
I think it'll do extreme damage.
Yeah.
And then I think either humans are going to find a way to live without those necessities, like find artificial ways to create those necessities, like things like oxygen, things like, you know, plants, whatever it is, like those proteins or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Or B, humans are just going to devolve, and that's going to be the end of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like everyone's like, oh, we're gonna kill the whole earth, and I think like, no. Life will go on.
Yeah.
We might kill our species.
Life doesn't give a fuck
something,
about us.
but it will go on.
Yeah, like the earth doesn't give a fuck about us.
This party never stops.
We're just another fucking parasite
until
to
the
them.
sun blows up.
Yeah.
It's a fun thing. But yeah, I think though I wish we were born earlier to get to experience certain things. I think we live in a great time for an inquisitive mind.
I really, really wish I was born like 10 years earlier.
Really?
Just 10 years earlier. Like if I was born at the beginning of the 90s
late
instead of
80s or something.
Late 80s, right when like 1990 cut off. Like,
bro, my grandma was born on the day the stock market crashed for the Great Depression, 1929.
really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then my dad was born in the 50s, but my mom in the 70s.
Yeah, see, my parents were born late 70s.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I don't know. I don't think, I don't know. The 90s didn't sound that fun.
no, but like the people that I know that are like in that like
age range,
5 to 10 years older than me,
yeah,
they seem like they're enjoying their life a lot more than like I am.
yeah. But
You
you're
know?
also 23.
Yeah, like I haven't hit any.
You got some time.
Yeah.
Got to figure it out. We got to learn how to navigate through this thing.
I think I just think about things too much.
Mm-hmm.
I like to contemplate. I like to prepare. I like to be aware.
Sometimes you got to let go.
Yeah.
Someone asked me the other day, I think it was at work actually, I forget though. But someone's just like, you don't seem like you get like upset.
Like worked up.
Yeah. And I'm like, I stay pretty calm. I have like a thing. I don't even know what it is, but I could just stay. I'm fine.
Well, it's like, why stress about something that you don't need to?
Yeah. I could let go of things pretty easily.
Yeah.
Like it's a very weird thing. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I could just let go.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I think people need to learn that though. And we'll be chilling.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah.
Learn to fucking chill out.
That's what I'm saying. But also you got to get hyped, baby. I fucked up.
You fucked up.
It happened.
Thank you for joining us once again on this 11th episode of Renegade Shopping Cart.
We're getting deep.
We're getting deep. Shout out to Waterloo. Cheers to you, my boy.
Cheers.
Cheers to our sponsors. Thank you, sponsors. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, send to your friends, your aunts, your uncles, your local neighborhood homeless people, your baristas, your barbers, your fucking dogs. Dogs like this podcast. Anyway.
Yeah,
there you go.
send it to everybody.
Send it to everyone.
Send it to the prostitutes.
If
the
you
pimps,
like this,
the
make
drug
sure
dealers.
to check out our YouTube channel that has all of our other shenanigans. We play video games. We do random shorts. Make sure to, hit us up if you want to talk.
We got an Instagram. We got an email, renegadeshoppingcartpod@gmail.com. We got a Facebook. We have a Twitter. We have a LinkedIn.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Come hit us up, everybody. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Adios.